Well, good morning, good morning, good morning.
Good morning.
So, we are going to show you today the antenna. Someone asked questions about the antenna. So today we're going to show you some how it's put up there and how it works. Works real easy, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Sure makes a difference.
Works
being
well.
in this metal bus, it's kind of like being inside a tin can or something. Without that booster antenna, we don't get any signal inside here. So
We
love
really
it.
don't have much trouble getting signal though with the booster.
No, not at all. With the booster, it works well.
Yeah.
So here we go. And by the way, if you wonder, that's our kids behind us. It's their vlog, the Dale tribe, and they're rock climbing today. So
On that video.
on that video, yeah, which was a few days ago. Well, we had a couple people ask us about how we did our antenna, so I'm going to show you that. We have a WeBoost. I'll show you how that works. Okay, this is a Wilson WeBoost, and what we have done is just mounted it up in the cabinet so that it's not visible or in the way. And then we ran a wire and covered it right here. We ran this wire right under here over to actually an outdoor antenna. So this outdoor antenna seemed to work better. I ordered 3 different types of antennas, and this is what I've come up with to work best on the inside. So I just bent the little mounting bracket, and it's mounted right there kind of behind our television, so truly it's not that visible. Most of the time no one even notices it. So there you go, there's the mounted antenna on the inside. And of course, as soon as our stove comes in, we will get it put in here. Because of Christmas, there's a lot of delay at the what's it called? The customs. So we've been waiting for this stove to come in. Now you can see where I came out right above our vent, and I have a sponge stuffed in the vent because when it's real windy and it's been kind of a little stormy, that flap will move. So I just put that little sponge in there to keep it, and then when Debbie needs to use the vent, I take that out, and hopefully no flapping. So you can see that I went down. I came out the hole on the side of the bus, went down in a loop. That's to keep any water from running inside. And then that is that's actually a 50-foot cable. And it goes all the way back to the back. And then I rolled up the excess inside underneath my solar panels. Now if you look up at the top, you can see that I have a directional trucker's antenna from WeBoost on the top of that. Okay, here's my WeBoost antenna. And when I got the flagpole, I just drilled a hole down inside the flagpole, and you can see that I put this pipe into. Actually, I took the top off the flagpole, and then this just slips right down into there. Okay, and then there is your top portion of your flagpole right here. And then this just actually slips right down inside. This came with the trucker's antenna. It slips right down inside of that. Now we have no trouble with it. It's not going to go anywhere like it is. But to keep it a little straighter and not move around, I am going to go ahead and foam. I'll foam inside around this, put it down. Then I'll foam inside around this and put it down. And then you can see that my antenna is right here, and all the excess, when it's down, like when we're stopped, all this excess wire, I simply tuck in right here underneath my solar panels. And you can see that my solar panels are pretty dirty right now, but those are all my solar panels. And so there's plenty of space to tuck it right up underneath here, and it doesn't present any problem at all.
I'm ready.
Okay, so right now we're just going to go ahead and put this up. Hold this slides up easily, locks in place there. I'm going to slide it up one more.
I gotta back up. I'm getting too close.
And it locks in place there.
It goes way up there.
So it actually has one more extension, but that is more than enough for what we need right now.
Yeah, it's doing great where we are right now. And what I'm hearing from you is that foam is a man's best friend.
Especially that white foam. It's a structural foam.
Yeah.
It's in a blue and red can.
Uh-huh.
And man, it's tough stuff.
Okay.
So let's look at how I mounted. I went and got some real long pipe clamps right here. You can see them. And I cut a little slot in my bus in two places, put that inside, and then I put one here. So I've got two of them on there holding this in place. Then I just went and foamed with that white foam in behind this, and I'm telling you, it worked so well. So it's foamed all in behind. I didn't take the time to smooth it out and make it look as beautiful as it should, but I'm telling you, it really works well. So if you decide that you want to have an extended antenna, this has worked really well for us. You can see how high it is, and we have enough to extend it about another 8 or 10 feet. So it's done well, and we're very pleased with it. We think that we'll be able to get some good reception even out on the road.